my name is Donnie Lowy from Closeout Hope you're doing well today. Today I'd like to give you tips for buying Chinese wholesale products. You know, there is a market for Chinese wholesale products and there's demand for them because a lot of times the products that come from China are imported at a very low price or produced at a very low cost. So you can buy Chinese manufacturer products at a very low wholesale cost, which potentially could give you a high resale margin. Now, the challenge is that the quality isn't always as good as it can be, and especially when the products are just being made for generic labels. What I mean by generic label, it's not a brand name label. Either it's just a private label, or it's a label that's just being, slapped down a product just to have a name for it. So imagine there are socks being made in China. They could just call them American socks. They could call them sports socks. So those are private labels. Those are generic names. Now, one step above that is actually a private label. So a private label is when someone is trying to launch their own brand or they're trying to establish their name in the marketplace, and it's their private label, and that, generally speaking, is going to have better quality than the generic labels. And of course, the next level above that are brand name labels, where the quality is much better because it's a brand name and they want to maintain their good name in the marketplace. And you have designer labels, which are even a step above brand name labels, where they're making products for an exclusive marketplace. So whenever you're buying wholesale Chinese products, you want to see which category you're buying, and then also you want to make sure that the quality is good for your customers. And if your customers have any style requirements, do those products meet the style requirements? Some customers want to have a very stylish looking dress. Some customers want a shirt that's more, I'd say, more practical. Some people want a jacket that's going to keep them warm. Doesn't matter what the jacket looks like. Some people are more particular about the color. Now, another important thing you need to know when buying wholesale products from China is that the sizes are very important to be seen, because they could make a product, let's say, size small. And in China, that might be suitable for size small. But if you bring that product to the United States, that size small might not be a small adult. It might be now an extra large for a child. So in other words, you have to look at the sizes, but you also have to look at the product and make sure that the size that the product is made in is a suitable size for your customers. And if it's not, then you have to either relabel the size, meaning if a medium is really small, you have to relabel it, or you have to ask the Chinese manufacturer to relabel it. Or you might just discover that it's not good for you because the products might be too small or too large. I've seen many times people will review products that they buy from China, and it looks beautiful in the picture, and in reality it can look different. So you just need to be aware who you're buying from and look at the credibility, look at the feedback that the seller in China has. There are good opportunities to buy Chinese wholesale products. As I mentioned earlier, you can buy them at a very low price, but you do need to know what it is that you're buying, and you need to make sure that you cover all your, all the requirements that are going to be important for your marketplace. All right, my website is closeoutexplosion.com. Next time you're in New York, you're welcome to visit my warehouse. Thank you and have a great day.